What's up, guys? Welcome back for the next episode of Oddsparks Season 2, right where we left off. Let's do this thing. First off, gimme one of these boys. This is gonna be our conductor for this train, as per usual. Hey, where are you going? You fool! There's nothing to go that way! It's okay. One thing you can do, which I haven't done yet, by the way, is I need some fuel. Hang on. Give me some fuel. For placing the... There we go. For placing the tracks, one thing you can do is you can ride the train forward. Like, actually, I think I would want to put one of these guys in here. Where is he? There he is. So you end up standing on top of the train like this. Again, this is the first time I've done this, so forgive me. But I'm pretty sure you just kind of place it and then just do your thing. And then, obviously, you adjust where necessary. We can get the spacing out slightly differently. Yeah, this is probably how a lot of people set up their tracks. It's a bit easier. The only problem is when you run into, like, issues of stuff getting in the way, you know? Let's see. Can I throw you guys down here to take this out? Come on. Get out of the poison! Oh my god. Get out of the poison. Unfortunate circumstances. Alright. Drive. No? Oh, I might have recalled it on accident. Yeah. Oops. Ah! Wrong button. Stupid Squillican. Messing with my plans. Causing me to do stupid things. Really? Come on! This guy sucks. Could you not, please? Alright, you know what? You are being a major pain in the ass right now, sir. Don't appreciate it. Let's just get away from you. Alright, there we go. Okay. Let's try that again. Oh no, the track is off. Damn it, Squillican. I'm not going to let that track be off by one. I'm not. There. Piss off. Nobody likes you. Alright. Alright, where are we at now? Oh, we're actually further than we need to be. So we could actually go back 2 poles. Okay, so if we take this direction, that should be fine. Yeah. Alright, so let's drop off real quick. Delete these ones. There we go. Alright, now then... take that. Where'd it go? Where'd my scouty spark go? Did I put it in here? No. Where the hell did it go? Didn't I? I thought I sent it over here to drive. Where the heck did it go? It's not in my trash, is it? No. I hit square. Where did you go? No, my little dude. Dang. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess somebody else is driving then. Here, you want to drive? You're a big guy. Probably never driven one of these things in your life. Alright. Let's set up. That's probably fine. So high up. Really? Okay, that works. Somehow. Dang. Gonna have to start descending a bit here. Alright, now, how do we want to do this? Where would I like to have the station for this? Could do it out here. Let's go ahead and do that. I do not like this setup. Guess we could do it over here. Yeah, let's do it over here. Alright. A couple of those guys. Let's It's going to be a little bit of a trip to get all this carried out here, but shouldn't be that big a deal. I don't need you here anymore. Let's actually call you back. Get rid of that. We'll have regular little loop here. I could have that be a smaller loop, but it's fine. That's fine. Do I want to do it that way? Sure, why not? It's not that big a deal. Although, that's a little annoying. Excuse me. Don't mind me. Looks ridiculous. Alright, whatever. Oops. Now, why did I do it that way? I don't know. Okay, now let's connect the track. And how do we want to fuel this? I could fuel it with explosives, actually. I did that before at one point, just for funsies. So we could do that again. There's that one. It's over there. Actually, you know what? This one should probably be elevated slightly. Just to ease the transition, so to speak. Damn you. Damn you! One rock getting in my way. So put that in that, put that into loading mode. And then this guy, we just need to have on a return trip. So we can do the exact same thing we did before. Guess we're going this way. Oh, it's off by one. How could you do this to me? There we go. Okay, so that's going to come in through this station, load up. It's going to go through this, exit through this. That's fine. Having it be that way. Okay, so it's going to go zoom, then come back out. Going to go through the track. It's going to take this exit, which I need to set up with explosives. So give me an explosive. Hey, perfect. There you go. So that's going to take the explosive track, come in here, unload, and then it's going to go on its little merry way. So we need another explosive to set up the tag. And then fuel. Do I just want to fuel it with explosives? I could just fuel it with explosives. How much do these burn? Those are 3 a minute. Okay. Yeah, we could fuel this with explosives. That's not a problem. Alright, so we will want to have a crate here with some excess. We'll have this and one of you. Nice. I could set this up with a fancy smancy capacity sensor and all that stuff, but that seems very unnecessary. So I'm not gonna. And you can't stop me. There we go. Alright. So, you full? Yeah, you are full. How about that? Now, we can take this and we can set that for loading mode, and we're good to go. Now let's ride it on back. Love it when a plan comes together. So now I just need to set up the offloading and the stone spark, or the rocky sparks, for that. Not too bad, though. A lot less painful than the previous time I tried to do this. Yeah, this time I really wanted to focus on actually using the Spark workshops, because last time, in the last playthrough, I used a lot of the default shrines just wherever they were, and that kind of forced me to, you know, play into long paths and stuff like this. This is a much more controlled approach. At least I think so. So you're in stop mode, but you're going to be on unloading mode. Beautiful. Okay. We can have these guys offload. Let's just offload into a couple of these guys. One would probably be enough for that, That's okay. Should probably just go straight across like that. Okay. Run. Yeah, I gotta take these things out. They are annoying. Alright, so now we just gotta get the Rocky Sparks over here. The fact that I've got a rail going through this isn't going to be helping. That's okay. Right, I don't think I need all these barrels filled with Rocky Sparks. So let's just move those real quick. Now then, how do I want to do this? I would like to put them into a big crate, but I don't know if that's going to be entirely feasible. Not like this, anyway. If I were to do it as simply as possible, it would be just by using crossings. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Yeah, I mean, that works. But it's not great. Alright. Boomy Sparks. Done. Kinda. We're gonna get a couple crates, I think, set up for this, for the collection. Just like that. Because I think we're gonna want to route off of this and use it eventually. So let's do that. Not too bad. So that makes 3 at a time. I believe they stack for 10. So let's just get an amount filter here. Set that for 10. Alright, cool. They are set up. That's enough to hold, what, 400? I think. 200 each crate. I think that's right. Not bad. We can set this up for a 0. Just so you don't bounce around too much. Same thing for you. So you don't bounce around. Alright. Not too bad. With plenty of time to spare in the episode, too. I thought that was going to take the whole episode. Okay, so Boomy Sparks, taken care of. You'll love to see it. So we've got Rocky Sparks, Boomy Sparks. We've got Hauling Sparks set up over here. Yeah, it's pretty good. To the point where I should probably think about putting down a waypoint. Wow, I really don't have pellets in a chest, huh? That's crazy. Well, let's fix that. Bam. Fixed. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put a waypoint over there. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, another thing I could think about doing, which I'm probably not going to, but I could think about it, is setting up a bus for all of my sparks that I've created. I don't think I'm going to be doing that, but it's an idea. I kind of did that in the last series, and it didn't end up being that useful, so that's why I'm not really going to do it. But, you know, it's an idea. It's a thing you could do, I suppose. Okay, so let's set this up. This will be a medium waypoint, I believe. And we can just set it up like this. Nice. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that placement at all. Do not like that at all. That. And what do we want to have for your little signal? You know what? Let's just have it be, these guys. They're kind of a universal symbol for mountain sparks, right? There we go. And as far as the fuel is concerned, we'll just grab some explosives, I guess. There we go. And we'll have one of you guys be the operator thus far. Nice. You'll love to see it. Okay. Got ourselves 49 of these guys already. Perfect. And this one we can set up... I guess this would be the place to put... I didn't grab an extra one, but that's okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We'll set this one up to be this one. All of these cinders are upside down. I know it's hard to tell with some of these things, but trust me, they're upside down. There we go. Okay. Nice. This little area is looking pretty good. I'm liking how the train looks so far. Nice straight lines. I haven't really fully utilized this whole setup yet, but we can start getting onto that now because we unlock the furnaces. So I can set down 2 of those right now. 2 should probably be more than enough for the time being. Bean boys. Alright, let's do this. Don't have a whole lot of time in the episode, but I might have time for at least setting up 1 furnace, you know? Forest spunnies. Okay, so we were going to use these trees for our little desires. I have way too many rocky sparks in my inventory. 114. Jesus, forgot I had so many of them. Okay, well, right. How did I do my furnace stacks before? I cannot remember. Yeah, I don't really remember how I did these before, but that's okay. We can brute force it and worry about it later, huh? You know what? Let's double up on this actually. Let's get 2 guys on here. I don't think we're gonna need that many, but yeah. I mean, I could work out a different way to do it, but okay, so one thing I could do is if I wanted to make sure it was always grabbing a stack of 20, is I could grab a couple weight gates, set those up for 5 seconds apiece. That forces them to wait 10 seconds total before they pick up, and that should, theoretically, be enough time for them to get a stack of 20 if they were timed up properly, which they're not. But I guess I would need 4 weight gates instead of just 2 to give them a 20-second wait time. Since there's 2, you would need to double the time, I think. You know what? Come back. Let's let this get up to 20 first, and then I'll try it. Okay. So, throw you guys on there. It'll take you a little while to get through. Well, actually, no. If they're stacked right next to each other, I guess they would always be kind of at the same time, minus 5 seconds. So, no, this wouldn't work, would it? Yeah, because it's just going to be 5 seconds for the wait time on this. Yeah, so I guess if I'm going to do that, I only need 1 guy on here. And I only need 2 of those, I think. Yeah, whatever. It's not that big a deal. They'll get replenished eventually. Okay, so as far as all this is concerned, this can just go... Let's get a couple big crates here to help with that. Sure, why not? I only need 1 for collecting that anyway. Alright. And I think this should be enough to fund all of the fueling forever and ever. Let's set this up for 30-second timer mode. Okay. Now, I think I wanted this to be for wood. That's why I've got so many wagon loaders here. Because this is going to be funding our furnace stacks for our copper, which we're going to need a lot of wood for that. We've got plenty of trees over here to pull from. I was thinking maybe we could pull from these trees or these trees. Maybe these ones? I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. For now, though, set you up for 20. Okay. Well, that's fueling set up. Lovely. So you're not getting enough. How quickly are you going through all this? You're going through them pretty quick. To the point where I almost need another tree. Could do that. Just be something like that. Let's see. I mean, I don't need to do weight gates on a single path, actually. I could just set it up for a quantity. Like so. I mean, I could do my whole little, like, 20 with a one-way on here, so that way it doesn't leave here until it gets the stack of 20. But I don't know if I care that much about doing that. Now, with 2 input sources, now I can have 2 of these guys on here, and it won't be that big a deal. Yeah, that should be working. So you're going to grab the first stack of 20. You'll kind of just do your thing. Yeah, I mean, I could do it 20 on this. So if I were to do that, it would be this. Let's see if this works the way that I remember it. And I think I can get rid of those. Okay. And then you'll just kind of sit there and wait, and then the next one should come up behind you and wait. There you go. You'll kind of do your thing. Drop off. You'll pick up that 20, and you'll wait. Guy in front of you is still waiting for his 20. And then when it gets it, it'll continue along. Since you've already got 20, you'll just continue following behind, and there you go. Bam. Perfect. Right, well, anyway, that's going to do it for that episode. If you guys liked it, feel free to hit the like button, leave a comment down below, so on and so forth. I will see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.